Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Missouri State Bears and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
He caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got his man. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Bringing it back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces... Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Mustangs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bears will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Snags it and he's open. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Mustangs are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to throw, it's Locklear. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Makes the catch. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hale. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the RPO, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment. It'll be a first down. Nice move there on 4th and short. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Jennings. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Easy. Crimson 14, BCS box. Crimson 14, BCS.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, SMU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point was good. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Myers. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
That's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Mustangs. The hidden yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Ready, go!
They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And send the tight end in motion. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dropping back, it's Locklear. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Mustangs' offense is ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Snags it over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Here's a little room there. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air, it's Jennings. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Jennings. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 8 team, the Michigan Wolverines. Now back over to your game in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The short hands, it's Cooper. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Rides the back and leaves it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Oh, what a move to get through. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Bear offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Delivers the stiff arm. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
2nd down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the 1st.
Finds his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Creates a little space. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
The run inside. It's Green. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Off and running. The 30. He's at the 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. They found the tight end, but he could not find 1st down yardage, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and it's 4th down. Obviously, I think this is go time. You're down by multiple possessions. You need a touchdown. This is a short yardage opportunity. You got to go get 6 on the board.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're working that left side. He was draped all over him as soon as he caught the ball. Knocked him down behind the line, and they get the stop on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Got his man in the middle.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. makes him talk to the hand. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. The Mustangs looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Mustangs have this offense rolling. Under fire. He's on the move. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Defense has been looking so good.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop it. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
18, run 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. The give to the single back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Throwing, Hawkins. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason.